Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is the What's Good America gang. You know what I'm talking about? And I just want to put this out there. We want to apologize because apparently anything can fucking happen when somebody got to press the record button and they don't. Matter of fact, it's a shit press right now. Did you press record?
It's recorded.
Okay. So you missed. Right. Now you have to go to the Anchor app to catch the first part of, matter of fact, the name of this episode is the Henny Thing episode. So you gotta go to the first. Gotta go to Anchor.
Matter of fact,
the first part.
Hennessy, maybe I did it on purpose. Come for us. We would love to be sponsored by you.
Hennessy, we love you. We're gonna tag you in everything that we do because we drink you and you ain't paying us for it. So,
look at this big.
As you notice, I got my right hand man, James Big Game Walton, and then our esteemed host, Michael Bazemore, a.k.a. Larry Smoother.
Larry Smoother. He beat me to it.
You know what it is, Larry Smoother.
Aliases of all time. Larry Smoother.
Hey, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hey, Larry Smoother got bars, too.
Got bars, man. Got bars.
So, you know how we treat the What's Good America family, the guests. Matter of fact, we don't have guests. If you're on this show, you family. So you know how we treat the What's Good America family. So, Baze, what topic you got for us tonight?
Tell me mine, man.
I got something special. So, Walt is a comic book fan, a Marvel fan. So I was thinking when they asked me to come on a podcast, what I want to discuss. And we've had these topics here and there, near and dear to our hearts. But I want to talk about villains. Your top 3 to 5 favorite villains from either a movie or a TV. I want to hear what y'all got.
All right. I'm going to go first. And I usually, just because I want to hear what everybody else got to say, I'm just going to get my shit out the way. All right. Now, in no particular, matter of fact, I'm going to say my best for last. So, Darth Vader is on my list. Okay. Because anytime you could cut your son's hand off and not give that but zero fucks about it, you got to be a bad motherfucker about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go. Thanos. Because when you can kill half of everybody just to make the planet better, you all right with me. Like, you know what? It's too many of you motherfuckers around. Food getting short. It's too many lines at Costco. I'm going to snap my fingers and half you bitches gone. Now everybody's doing better. So, Thanos. My number 1 villain, Scar from The Lion King. Here's why.
Interesting.
So your brother King, right? You hate your brother so much that you kill your brother in a stampede. Then you make everybody think it was your nephew who did it. Then you take over the kingdom. You bring in the most hated rivals of the lions, the hyenas, and now them your homeboys. So instead of taking care of your family, you brought in the hyenas. All right, y'all, just let y'all know. The hyenas now my dogs, and now the lions, y'all like down the list or whatever. Fuck y'all. Y'all can get what y'all can. But make sure y'all bring shit back to me and the hyenas.
And he smashed his sister-in-law. But continue.
Thank you. You smashed your sister-in-law. Period. Let's put that out there. Like, we're not talking about the shit they showed on Disney. But you smashed Sarabi. All right? So,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. So, remember that baby? Oh, never mind. No. That's not true.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a. So
I was thinking about the baby got held up at the end of the first Lion King, but I'm like, wait a minute. Did we not get the true Lion King sequel?
So that was Simba's kid.
Yeah.
That was Simba's kid, but I'm like, yo, like, wasn't really good. Like, Disney, they kind of cut us out because we should have had another version of Scar in this bitch.
Let me drop this on
another Disney. Be having some dark shit in their movies, but go ahead.
Yep. So let me drop this on you. This is for the parents who watch this show. If you watch The Lion Guard, Scar has a kid, and they don't go too deep in detail about who the mom is. I just want to put that out there. So Scar has a kid. You can take for whoever you want to be the mom, but Scar smashed her. So we just gonna put that out there. So Scar is my number one guy because you murked your brother. You made your nephew take the rap for it. You brought in the hyenas to be your personal guard. You smashed your sister-in-law, and then you ran your hometown into shit. Scar's my number one.
Good. So here's the thing, Baze. Like, do you want to go in the middle or you want to end this? Because me and Chris did good there. Like, there's only one that he named, but he's in like my honorable mention. Like, he's not in mine. Like, I got some wild shit. Like, I think it's. Do you want to close it or do you want to take an opportunity and go right now? Because I feel like he didn't get a whole bunch of your guys either. Your call.
Hey,
you guess.
I'll jump in. So he said Thanos. Hey, Thanos, bro. Thanos was a dog. Like, period. Me and Thanos can go anywhere. Yo, I watched the end fight, the ending fight scene in Endgame. Man, I watched that damn near once a week. That shit give me juiced up. Thanos, hey.
Can we call spade a spade?
Hey, and then
Thanos is one of the coldest motherfuckers to ever live. Let's just call it.
And then I watched Infinity. Yo, the way he beat the shit out of the Hulk, I was like, yo, hey, Thanos is that dude. Thanos that guy. So I ain't gonna say Thanos. He's on my list, but I'll say Bane. Ooh. When Bane broke Batman's back, he told Batman, he said, I was born in the dark. He said, you merely adopted the dark. I said, ooh, that's some cold shit. I said, ooh. Ooh. Bane is on my list. Here's one that's going to fuck y'all up. Have y'all ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yeah. Yeah, his character.
Javier, he was cold-blooded. He was killing people with a farm machine.
Air compressor.
I was like, yo, this boy is vicious. So he's on the list. I got Joker. Heath Ledger Joker, though. Okay. Yeah. Diabolical. And then my last two, Candyman.
Okay.
Candyman.
Hold on. Yeah. Let me stop you for a second.
Yeah.
Tony Todd.
The reason why I respect the Candyman pick so much, because Candyman, and for all our viewers who are outside of the race, you might want to close your ears on this one. Candyman was a real nigga. Candyman whole thing was, bruh, if you say my name, I'm on your ass. Period. You say my name 3 times, bro. I'm going to give you 2 chances. But if you say my name 3 times, I'm on you. It's on site. Go ahead.
Hey, I was going to say that, like, as you brought that up, because that is some real shit. I'm asking both of these, okay, like, these motherfuckers are like genetic freaks of nature, like both of them. So I'm going to ask them the truth. Did either one of you two have the balls to say Candyman 3 times in the mirror?
Nope.
Nah.
I did too, and I stopped at 2 every time.
I wouldn't even go to 2.
That is the effect that Candyman had. Let me tell you, like, What's Good America? And basically, since we're Montana's #1 podcast that has 2 black hosts, and the 3 of us basically, are who we are in the southeast part. Y'all need to understand something. There's a reason why that movie's coming out in 2020. Watch out.
Yeah.
I like that, Baze. That was A. You threw me off with that one. That's an A. I actually got the shivers a little bit.
Hey, Candyman. So it was 2 horror movies that I was scared of. Freddy Krueger. He was killing motherfuckers in their sleep.
He was the ultimate for me.
Yeah, I was shook of Freddy Krueger. And Candyman, I was like, yo, even though it was in Chicago, was it Cabrini Green Projects?
Yeah.
It was in Chicago, but that shit looked just like North Philadelphia. I said, fuck that. That shit hits home. Like, you got a black motherfucker killing people with a hook? I said, oh, hell no. Fuck that shit.
Don't care nothing about you, bro. Like, he on site.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. He had that goddamn trench coat. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And then my honorable mention is my dog, Megatron.
Ooh.
Mega motherfucking Tron. Megatron was that motherfucker, boy.
He was, man.
If Optimus Prime ain't have his homeboys as squad,
It's
Megatron
a
in
wrap.
his ass every time. And that's my list.
Oh.
My villains.
Hey, that Megatron pick is something real because
that's a
Megatron
good
was
list,
definitely
man.
on site for real.
Y'all got some good
Every-
ass lists, man. Y'all making my list. Y'all
Hey,
making my list boring, man. I don't like this shit at all. I lost.
Hey, everybody liked Megatron.
Yeah.
But since Optimus Prime was a good guy, it was like Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior was Megatron. Optimus Prime was Hulk Hogan, and that was that brotherly beef, that rival. But yeah, Megatron was that dude though. He actually better than Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Walt. It's on you.
I'm sorry. I'm over here just looking at my fiance.
I saw you blowing kisses and shit.
Well,
Get your kicking ass on. Let's go.
Yeah. She over here. You don't even know what she over here doing. She butt ass.
I don't want to know.
All right, I'm sorry, Mama. She ain't naked. Okay, now I want to give you guys both credit because you guys mentioned two of my honorable mention guys. The fact that somebody mentioned Heath Ledger, the Joker, and obviously we are all on board with Thanos. Like listen,
Yeah.
Erica, I don't care if you like comics or not. If you watch the Infinity War and then watch the Endgame, I cry every time in certain parts. So that shit is like Remember the Titans. It's like that scene, and I like that, Chris. I like the fact you wouldn't grab me. Chris, you honestly should just dress as Thanos for Halloween. You built just like that motherfucker for real. Just big ass arms, protruding forehead.
I just
No
might.
mercy on
I just
anybody.
might.
You should just fucking do that shit. Just get the armor and just be like,
Hey, I got it.
And just get a gauntlet.
Thanos, Hulk, and you Black Panther.
Hey, I'm with it. I'll get in shape. The only one that's got to get in shape is me. I will be T'Challa all day.
Hey, it's a wrap.
I'm about that life. I will do a podcast and I'll spend the money on a suit. So Thanos, without a doubt, I love that. I love the fact you mentioned Heath Ledger's Joker. That's the one we talked about. Because my theory is when we were doing this, it's the bad guys that won. You don't see bad guys win that much in the movies because that's just not what anybody wants to see. Those are two motherfuckers that won. I'm going to also throw in there because of that, and we're going to stay on that because based on the guy. Eric Killmonger was.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to talk in recent form, like just to throw another guy out there because I didn't know if you guys were going to grab. I knew somebody was going to grab, Heath Ledger's Joker, and I knew Thanos was going to. But Killmonger. Hey auntie, I'm still buying that T-shirt. Now that the fact that nobody gives a fuck about Black Panther, now I want to buy that T-shirt. Now I got like $15. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So,
well, let me say this though.
Go ahead.
When the man said, like, I would have rather burnt down with the boat than to live in captivity.
Ooh.
He won. He lost, but he won at the same time. Those are
you got it.
Villains.
You as a black person, you just got it. Like, you know what? I know you the bad guy, but I kind of hope you pull this one out.
I was blessed, man. I got to see that. I was living in Chicago when that came out. So I went and saw that with my pops. You know what I mean? Like, we went, opening day, we was over there on Roosevelt, the big Icon Theater. You know what I mean? Like, our seats were way up front. When that line hit, all you heard was, ooh.
Exactly.
Everybody, I was like, oh, man, boy, I'll tell you right now. Listen, man, I'm not going to get too political. I did it on the last one, but I'm going to tell you right now. Black Lives Matter at that show. That was pure
That's
Black
where
Lives
it started.
Matter. Okay, like, I get all the shit that we all going through, and I'm not trying to get into that, but that's when I heard him say that. I said, God damn, Ryan Coogler's a beast.
Yeah.
But this dude has not made a bad movie.
No.
Like, I'm gonna give Ryan Coogler a shout out in the shit. He's a hero. Fruitvale Station,
Classic.
a couple of Creeds, and Black Panther. That's all I know about this motherfucker, and he just is dope. All right, so now I got to the way. Now, here's where I'm gonna fuck y'all up. And now, based on the guys you guys have brought up, these two motherfuckers I'm gonna mention, to me, are the greatest villains of all time. Here's the crazy part. The guy that played him is actually a fucking villain in real life.
Bill Cosby?
No. Bill, look at me.
Damn.
Don't do Philly like that. Don't do Philly like that, Chris.
We going Bill Cosby? Damn.
Don't do, you shitting on Philly right there, Chris. Don't do that. Okay?
He's not a good guy.
I'm going to mention two names to you guys, played by the same actor. One would be John Doe. The other is Verbal Kint. Do you guys know who those guys are? I'm going to start with John Doe. And arguably one of the greatest fucking movies ever made. Kevin Spacey.
Usual Suspects.
Oh, that's my shit. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
now, wait. I'm getting it. Okay, you jumped it. So John Doe is 7 with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and Kevin Spacey.
Yo, that motherfucker was vicious. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cut off his white head though. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
And hold up. And Baze, he wanted to die. His whole end game was, I'm gonna make you commit a sin.
Yeah.
By doing 7 deadly sins and cut Gwyneth Paltrow. That's back when she had some weight on her, so she was fine.
Yeah, she was thick as fuck too.
You know, I like the Pepper Potts older version of Gwyneth. Like, I feel like she's starting to have a chicken sandwich. Like, she's eating Chick-fil-A here and there.
Oh yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow can still get it. Now let's just put that out there.
I mean, like, I love, it's okay. So when we talking about bad guys, America, I want you to understand, there's some bad motherfuckers. Okay, like shout out. You mentioned No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem when he was in Skyfall is an honorable mention. Because he fucked James Bond up more than any bad guy I have ever seen. But when the bad guy wins, Morgan Freeman, who is basically when anybody sees an elderly black man thinks, when they white American hopes that they sound like him, This nigga plays God and shit, right? He told Brad Pitt, if you kill him, he wins. And Brad Pitt for 2 minutes. Oh God. Bow.
Hey, Brad had to. Everybody gonna do that, but hey, that was one of those.
Like I got goosebumps talking about it. Like he won. John Doe and and 7. And this is why I hate talking. Like this is what this show does, though, Baze. Like that's why we're not trying to mess you up. Like Baze, do your thing again. Like do it because this is gonna be on video. Do your NCAA thing you need to do. The views of this show are not the NCAA, whatever you need. Do that now, because I don't want them thinking you siding with Kevin Spacey. Like people are fucking crazy.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Go ahead,
oh no,
go ahead.
I'm speaking of his characters on previous films, not his actual person.
Like
I do not condone anything that man does.
I want Baze to do it.
Look, my disclaimer.
Nothing, America. I am not for grown ass men fondling little ass boys. Like I'm letting you know right now. But let's start there. That shit. And then 2 years later, as they both went into it and guessed the other movie, The Usual Suspects is arguably one of the greatest movies ever fucking written and made. And when he walked out of there with that limp and did that, Jay-Z, remember when Jay-Z did the City Is Mine video? It was doing the limp. You belong to the city. Straighten that shit out. This motherfucker made a story up with all the shit on the wall. Verbal Kint. It is the old, like for real. Like I said about 7, like he won. This is the only movie I've ever seen in my lifetime where the bad guy actually got away.
Yeah. All right, so check this out.
That's the greatest villain of all time. It's Verbal Kint and Usual Suspects, because that motherfucker walked out and was Kaiser Soze the whole time. Sorry if I'm spoiling it. The movie came out in 97. So if you ain't seen it,
it's your own fucking fault.
Hey, time out. I'm going to get woke on y'all. That's white
Oh
privilege.
shit.
Anytime a motherfucker go into the goddamn precinct, turn himself in, that has the actual audacity and liberty to give out this bullshit story and then walk out the precinct, and then the detective goddamn says, "Oh shit, I've been played," and he gets away.
Shit.
The fuck out of here. But hey,
Ooh.
one of my favorite movies. But anyway, I'm going back to sleep.
Hold
I'll
on.
digress.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey.
I mean, he hit it on the head. Holy shit. He just fucked me up with my own guy. This is why you don't come.
Shit.
This is why we didn't want you on the show. You too goddamn smart. He fucked me up with my own shit. I just spit on my upper lip. He got me.
All right. Hold on.
America,
Hold on.
you just learned. He just broke it down with a fucking movie.
Hey.
I'm loud as shit in my
Let me-
apartment complex. I don't give a good
Let
goddamn.
me say this.
Holy
Let me say
shit,
this.
babes. That was dope. Oh my
So,
God.
first of all, that was deep as shit. Like I did that. Did even
That's the goddamn.
fuck. Like I. So first that.
That
Secondly,
lets us know Thanos is black. That's why they had to do a part 2. They couldn't let him get away with that.
no, oh yeah, they couldn't know. So secondly, I already got like the topics for our next show already planned out simply because of the conversation. So the next episode will be something involving sports. Let's see. The greatest Bond villain. And then
I have to do some research.
And then the third topic will be, there's some exclusive shit, but the third topic will be who was the most on-site duo, regardless of who, like whatever it was, like who was the most on, like whatever it is, like nigga, I see you, you see me, what's up? So who was the most on-site duo? So that's the next show already.
Hey, he's mapped it out for you, America, but I mean, like now that
God.
I've been so many, dude, that was dope, babe.
God, that was white privilege. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, dude, like I said, and he got away, and Bass goes, "Hey, that is the perfect example." I was like, "Yeah,"
that is white. Here's the thing, because if I walk into the police station right now, mind you, I make good money, I got a decent background, and it's now that y'all two gone, I can actually run for mayor of Billings. And if I walk into the police station, I ain't leaving. I just like let's call it what it is. Like, if I go into the police station right now with a story about what happened, I'm at least on a 72-hour hold. Bare
Hell
minimum.
yeah. Hell
You know
yeah.
what? I'm starting to think maybe one of us should have ran for the mayor of Billings.
We could have.
Did we miss our window to get into politics? It could have started there. And maybe
We
by
could've.
now, we could have been a senator, you know, before 20. We might have had a chance. Because we'd have been coming out of a red state, you know, and they might have been like, you know what? Take him. But, you know, we'd have been like liberal conservative.
Hold on.
You know,
Let me use the third eye on you real quick.
Oh.
So let me get deep on you real quick. We could have ran for a city official, worked our way up, became mayor. Okay, so now you got a black person as mayor. You know for a fact, we don't like to get too deep in the Republicans, Democrat type shit, but you know for a fact, you're a black person in a red state, predominantly white. Oh, they would have used us like a $2 hooker on half off night at the strip club. They would have promoted us up real quick. Shout out to Shotgun Willis. But they would have used
shout out to Shotgun
quick.
Willis and our dog Kenny, who may have been on the spectrum. But I tell you one thing, I ain't gonna try Kenny because he was strong as an ox. He was like many off of mice and men. Hey, don't get it twisted. Hey, he fooled you up.
Hey,
hold on, Walt.
Okay,
let's call it what it is. Like that would have been like 2008, 2009.
About then.
But 2012 would have ran and won. 2016 possibly could have been the governor seat. At the 2020 election, we possibly could have been up there in like that presidential type atmosphere. I just want to put that out there because you got a black dude from who lives in Montana, ran Montana. I'm pretty sure they're like, oh, here's this black guy for you. He's nice.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
And you got to think, too, we going to get all the Native Americans.
Oh, yeah.
Because we was on a reservation, so we get all
Hold on. Let me do this. Shout out to Big Chief. Only a couple people know about that. Shout out to Big Chief. And we'll leave that alone.
Hey, shout out to all our Native American brothers. They embrace us. They already know the history. Buffalo Soldiers. We was on them reservations before captivity. I don't want to get
Big
too
Lloyd,
y'all, but
Big Lloyd,
yes.
who showed love.
Big Lloyd. Yeah, Big Lloyd.
I wanted to make sure that's who we were talking about because that's my guy, man. And he showed love, man, and he was there every week.
Yeah, shout out to Lloyd.
No doubt.
Him and Corey Richardson's another one too.
Bubba, oh shit, I still see Bubba, so shout out to Bubba,
Shout out Bubba. You know what I'm saying? Guys I work with at Champ Sports. Guys Chris worked with at Foot Locker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bays was in and out of everywhere. Bays worked at everything.
That's a fact.
Bays had every job. Bays was liquor store. He was working at Enterprise. That nigga was running a hotel and getting 12 sacks a season.
Hey, the money's out there. I'm going to work, man.
And still
that's a fact.
And still found time to meet us Saturday. You know what I'm saying? At the Carlin and 10. But you know, of course, that Bones life in 09. I don't know, man. We just might have to do an 09 segment, man. Just keep recording shit today because this is fucking dope. But like real talk. Like, I think about that, like, now when we start talking about this shit, because Bays dropped that, you know, he dropped that WP bomb. Hey, it's a good time for Bays, too. Bays is probably like us. Like, we're just going to say some shit and post it. Because, you know, I went off about the flag. I did that, you know, whatever. And I think I'm still all right because I'm still seeing the same people on my shit posting shit back. But I'm going to be 100. If Mike Parnell and the city, it's the city commissioner. It's them. They were like, nope. There's 2 or 3 or 4 N-words on here that could run this town. They knew who they were.
Yeah.
And 3 of them are on this conversation right now. Hey, because I'm gonna tell you real talk. Like, Chris, you were doing you, and Bays was fine. They found me. Like, when the shit went down, swear to God. Like, I was cool with one of the Color 8, you know, what are they, television hosts? I can't even, the Hennessy setting in right now. But, like, she texted me, she goes, hey, like, the Outlaws are folding. I said, no, they're not. She's like, yes, they are. I said, no, they're not. I was just with the owner on Sunday talking about personnel moves because I had moved up the chain.
The juice is what you're trying to say you
had,
baby.
Yeah, it took me 2 years, but I had the juice, you know. And you know, I was grooming my own replacement. Remember that dude that we the 3 of us love him. You know, that smooth white boy that saved us versus Arkansas.
Zach Morris.
Travis Brown. Remember, you know,
Travis Brown.
I was grooming my replacement.
My God.
Shout out T Brown. I don't know if T Brown listening. T Brown. I tell everybody that story all the time, but I swear to God, I was like, dude, the Outlaws are in good hands because.
Hey, the NIA is thankful that Travis Brown chose to go to Carroll because he would have been a dog at Montana State. They are thankful he went to Carroll.
Or Montana. Y'all all blew it. Y'all had that dude he would still be in the league.
Yeah, he'll be on Sundays right now.
Yeah.
Trav, I'm gonna put that
cold.
That's on the Hennessy, dude. Because the way you came in here and showed all of us in like 2 seconds. Y'all remember how drunk we were, and I was like, okay, stop this workout. That's a true story. Trav,
hold on, let's go to the last topic. Trav, shout out to you.
That's a true goddamn story. I stopped the workout because this white boy had on all Nike, and he ran a double move, and I said, he's on the team. This is a wrap. I was like, I found my way out of Billings. It's this white kid. I don't know him. But this white kid, I don't get the hell out of here.
Hey, so the last topic for the night.
Well, hold up. Don't even
go ahead.
Hold up, because I just got the running out of time, Jordan. Y'all see it too, don't you?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes.
Don't even trip. We got 10 minutes, man. Let's just roll some like B footage here that maybe you can put at the end. Like, I don't know.
Fuck it.
Like we
We
got
got beef footage. Let's
beef
go.
footage. We got beef
let's
footage we can use for like Chris did this shit. Like Chris, you made like a 15-minute video, like on was it on Anchor? You just like rolled some clips.
So fuck it. Let's call it what it is then. Fuck it. Let's go back to it. So let's go back to this NCAA bullshit. All right, let's call it what it is.
Let's get some beef footage, man.
Let's call Bays' job tonight. Let's just call it what it is.
Oh, don't do
Bays,
that. Don't do that.
Don't you miss?
Footage.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
No,
Bays, don't you miss the old school days?
Like
when you can go on a recruiting trip, you can go out, and even though the person's underage, they can get a good drink and possibly leave with a handful of money just to think about going to a certain school. Don't you miss that, Bays?
I did nothing of that sort. I did not receive any money.
Oh,
I do not
allegedly
know of any of my teammates giving out any money.
Oh,
I do not condone any extra benefits from any administrator or any current college athlete to any prospective student athlete, recruit, PSA. Yes. So I do not recall any of that happening.
So, Bays, let me give you a story that I heard from a friend of mine. Friend of mine went on a recruiting visit to a school in the Big Ten, right? That school in the Big Ten.
It had to be Northwestern. It had to be Northwestern. Had to be.
So a friend of mine and his teammate, who happened to be the #1 tight end in the nation, they went to a recruiting visit at a Big Ten school. They landed these two bad chicks, like light-skinned, thick. I forgot my wife sees this shit. So these two chicks picked them up from the airport. Not a coach, not a GA. These two chicks, because clearly this Big Ten school did their research, knew the particular types of chicks that these guys like. Picked them up from the airport.
Time out.
Saw the coaches.
I'm stopping your story right there. That doesn't matter any reason. Who's not gonna like a thick ass light skinned girl?
Oh God!
Proportioned perfectly. I can't.
And like super friendly and shit.
I mean, think about it, man. Think about Jefferson and Paris. This shit's been going. Light skin has been going on in America for a long time. I just call it bad.
I will say this.
Back to your story.
The recruiting operations were not specific to any one recruit. That was the normal operations going on in East Lansing. So it was not particular to any one recruit.
Okay. So not particularly in each recruit. So the #1 tight end in the nation, and then the number 5 defensive end in the nation. Whatever.
Right. And they had a whole bunch of Rashida Joneses with ass and titties.
Just so happened to pick them up from the airport. Okay, whatever. Go see the coaches. They do, allegedly. And go through the whole, what do you want to major in? And here's where you'll be staying at, and all this other shit. Like it's this all these formalities, right? So then allegedly, they went out to dinner and met a couple other guys or whatever. Went out and allegedly got these guys shit-faced. Just bombed. Went back to the hotel room where these young ladies conveniently escorted these young men into their rooms. One young man from Florida was way too inebriated to even do anything, which I'm pretty sure he probably regrets even to this day. So that's one person. The other guy I can't even speak for because I heard it secondhand. The next night, this same rival school beats their rival in a classic game. It was a classic game. They go out to this basement party. This defensive tackle is in the corner with some. I don't even know because he didn't tell me. But I don't even know what this chick was, and who just had him up in the corner, just doing terrible, disgusting, favorable things to him in the corner of a basement party. Now, Baze, what part of this recruiting trip was illegal?
Okay, well, one, illegal
allegedly
deals with the allegedly illegal deals with the actual law. So I'm not sure what you were doing on that trip that was illegal.
It wasn't me, by the way. It's what I heard.
What you heard. So, in terms of something being impermissible per the Division I NCAA legislation, I'm not exactly sure. I would need to have a specific fact pattern to identify if something was or wasn't permissible during that particular time period. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, I like how you tried to describe a Rick Pitino type event, but that's not at all what you said at all.
But
Hey.
the crazy thing is, he mentioned a particular basement party. I think I know exactly where he was at during that time period. I was a redshirt freshman, so sophomore in the classroom, still green on the field, getting my mom right. But yeah, so
It went down.
I had a great time at Michigan State. I would like to draw the attention to anything that was impermissible at Notre Dame. We can talk about that all day.
Oh,
If you would
Notre
like
Dame
to.
shot.
If you would like to, I mean, if we're doing that, I'm not saying I did anything, but I had heard.
If you want to take a Notre Dame shot, it wouldn't be the first time.
This is
Notre Dame
God, please do.
Heard. Nah, Notre Dame is cool. I'm undefeated in their stadium. I'm playing at my flag, so it's kind of like that scene, and it's kind of like that scene in Step Brothers where the drum set. You know what I'm getting to.
Yeah,
that's kind of like what it is. Yeah.
You teabag Notre Dame's drum set is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. So but you know what? They had some good players, man. Tim Brown, one of my favorites, Oakland
True.
Raider. Shout
Very
out.
true.
It's all
He
good.
stopped right there.
Yeah.
He had one player.
Hey, so hold on.
Hey,
So
Jerome
we had-
Bettis. Yeah.
Okay, they had the bus.
Maurice Stovall, Philly's finest, and my dog, one of the coldest receivers who happens to be white,
Jeff
Samardzija. Cold.
There's
Cold.
some guys come through there.
Let me
Brady
tell you how
Quinn,
ignorant
fuck
the
Brady
state of
Quinn.
Florida is. Let me tell you how ignorant the state of Florida is. So allegedly, this same defensive tackle that's ranked in the top 10 and the same number 1 tight end, the Notre Dame recruiter came down to recruit these guys. The guy came into the office, talked to the head coach, called the 2 guys in, said, "Hey, I'm from Notre Dame. I'm thinking about recruiting you guys. What do you guys think about coming to Notre Dame?" The tight end looked at the recruiter and said, "For what?" The same defensive tackle looked at this recruiter and said, "I heard y'all ain't really got black folks up there. So, what you coming down here to get us for?" So, I say all that to say this.
That's a hindsight 2020 because you didn't realize how close South Bend was to Chicago, did you?
I did not. I say all that to say this.
You get
because
Chicago 10-minute train from South Bend.
But seeing as how my kid is listening, I say all that to say this. Forget Notre Dame. Zoe, go back upstairs and close the door.
Yeah. That's good B-roll. That was good B-roll.
You got 10 minutes.
That was good B-roll. Y'all went off.
Fuck Notre Dame.
Especially Chris, you got it out. All right.
Notre Dame.
I'm going to end this call. I'm going to hit the record button. It might be a minute for me to get the third one here. So.
All right.
But yeah, just